What if I told you there are places on Earth that have faced complete devastation yet somehow emerged stronger than ever? Today we're exploring 7 extraordinary destinations that refuse to let catastrophe write their final chapter. These aren't just survival stories, they're tales of incredible human resilience and the power of communities to rebuild against impossible odds. From cities that rose from nuclear ashes to islands that conquered natural disasters, each destination on our list proves that sometimes the most beautiful phoenixes emerge from the darkest flames. So buckle up as we journey to these remarkable places where catastrophe became the catalyst for extraordinary transformation. Our first stop takes us to Japan, where the city of Hiroshima stands as perhaps the most powerful symbol of recovery in human history. On August 6, 1945, this thriving industrial center was obliterated by the world's first atomic bomb used in warfare. The explosion instantly killed over 70,000 people and reduced the city center to rubble and ash. Medical experts predicted nothing would grow in Hiroshima for 75 years due to radiation contamination. Yet within months, small plants began sprouting through the devastated landscape. The city's residents, displaying unimaginable courage, refused to abandon their home. They began rebuilding immediately, using innovative construction techniques and urban planning principles that would become models for modern cities worldwide. Today, Hiroshima is a bustling metropolis of over 1 million residents. The city has transformed into a beacon of peace, hosting international conferences and maintaining the Peace Memorial Park, where visitors from around the globe come to learn about the consequences of nuclear warfare. Economic prosperity returned as major corporations established headquarters there, drawn by the city's skilled workforce and innovative spirit. Hiroshima's recovery wasn't just about rebuilding structures, it was about reconstructing hope itself. Next, we venture to Iceland, where the Westman Islands faced a volcanic catastrophe that could have ended their existence forever. In January 1973, the island of Hiroshima experienced a massive volcanic eruption without warning. Lava flows threatened to destroy the town and permanently block the harbor that served as the economic lifeline for this fishing community. With only 5,000 residents, the entire population was evacuated overnight in what became one of the most successful emergency evacuations in history. But rather than accepting defeat, the islanders devised an unprecedented plan. They began spraying massive amounts of seawater onto the advancing lava flows, literally cooling and redirecting the molten rock away from their harbor and homes. This innovative technique, never attempted on such a scale before, actually worked. The cooled lava formed new barriers that made their harbor even better protected than before. The volcanic ash, initially seen as destructive, proved incredibly fertile for agriculture. Today, the Westman Islands are more prosperous than ever, with a thriving fishing industry, unique geothermal heating systems powered by the volcanic activity, and a booming tourism sector. Visitors come specifically to see how human ingenuity conquered one of nature's most destructive forces. Our third destination brings us to the island nation of Vanuatu in the South Pacific. This small country faces an almost impossible combination of natural disasters, sitting directly in the Pacific Ring of Fire while being regularly battered by cyclones and tsunamis. Vanuatu experiences more natural disasters per capita than almost any other country on Earth. In March 2015, Cyclone Pam devastated the islands with winds exceeding 200 kilometers per hour, destroying homes, infrastructure, and agriculture across the archipelago. Many predicted this would finally break the resilient island nation. Instead, Vanuatu used this catastrophe as an opportunity to rebuild better and stronger. The government implemented revolutionary building codes, requiring cyclone-resistant construction using local materials and traditional techniques that had protected islanders for centuries. They developed innovative early warning systems combining modern technology with traditional knowledge passed down through generations. International partnerships helped establish renewable energy grids that are more resilient to storm damage. Today, Vanuatu has become a model for climate change adaptation and disaster resilience. Tourism has rebounded stronger than ever, with visitors attracted not just by pristine beaches, but by the incredible story of how these islands continue to thrive despite facing nature's worst challenges annually. The country has even achieved carbon neutrality, proving that small nations can lead the world in environmental innovation. Moving to Europe, we discover how the city of Dresden transformed from complete devastation into one of Germany's most beautiful destinations. During World War II, Allied bombing campaigns in February 1945 created a firestorm that destroyed over 90% of the historic city center, including countless Baroque masterpieces and cultural treasures. The bombing left Dresden as little more than rubble and ash, with tens of thousands of casualties and centuries of architectural heritage apparently lost forever. Under East German rule, reconstruction seemed impossible due to limited resources and political constraints. Many believed Dresden's golden age was permanently ended. However, after German reunification, an extraordinary reconstruction effort began that would span decades. Using original building plans, historical photographs, and recovered stone fragments, architects and craftsmen painstakingly rebuilt Dresden's most important landmarks. The famous Frauenkirche Cathedral, completely destroyed in the bombing, was reconstructed stone by stone using both recovered original materials and new stones cut using traditional techniques. Today, Dresden attracts millions of visitors annually who come to witness this miraculous rebirth. The reconstructed old town is so authentic that many visitors cannot distinguish between original buildings and reconstructed ones. The city has also become a major technology hub, earning the nickname Silicon Saxony for its thriving semiconductor and electronics industries. Dresden proves that with determination and skill, even the most devastating cultural losses can be recovered. Our fifth destination takes us to New Orleans, Louisiana, where Hurricane Katrina in August 2005 created one of America's worst natural disasters. The storm surge and levee failures flooded 80% of the city, displacing hundreds of thousands of residents and causing over 1,800 deaths. Many neighborhoods remained underwater for weeks. Recovery seemed impossible as residents scattered across the country and basic infrastructure lay in ruins. Economic experts predicted New Orleans might never recover its former population or cultural vibrancy. The unique blend of cultures, music, and traditions that made New Orleans special appeared to be permanently disrupted. Yet New Orleans refused to surrender its soul. Community organizations, musicians, chefs, and artists led grassroots recovery efforts that rebuilt not just structures, but the cultural fabric that makes the city unique. Innovation emerged from necessity with new flood protection systems, sustainable building techniques, and community resilience programs that serve as models for coastal cities worldwide. Today, New Orleans' tourism industry has fully recovered, with visitors drawn by both the city's legendary culture and its inspiring comeback story. The music scene is more vibrant than ever, with new venues and festivals celebrating the resilience of New Orleans culture. The city has also become a hub for coastal restoration research and climate adaptation technology, turning its vulnerability into expertise that helps other threatened cities. Heading to the Caribbean, we explore how Montserrat overcame volcanic destruction that buried 2/3 of this small island. In 1995, the Soufriere Hills volcano began erupting after remaining dormant for centuries, eventually burying the capital city of Plymouth under meters of ash and forcing the evacuation of most residents. The eruptions continued for years, making large portions of the island uninhabitable and seemingly ending Montserrat's tourism economy forever. With most of the population relocating to other countries, many assumed this would mark the end of Montserrat as a viable destination. Instead, the remaining residents used this catastrophe to reinvent their island paradise. They developed volcano tourism, allowing visitors to witness ongoing geological processes safely while learning about volcanic science. The northern part of the island, unaffected by the eruptions, was developed with sustainable tourism practices and eco-friendly accommodations. Today, Montserrat attracts scientists, adventure tourists, and visitors interested in witnessing how communities adapt to living alongside active geological forces. The island has become a natural laboratory for studying volcanic processes and community resilience, contributing valuable knowledge to global scientific understanding while building a new economy based on geological tourism and research. Our final destination demonstrates how an entire region can transform devastation into opportunity. The Chernobyl exclusion zone in Ukraine, site of the world's worst nuclear accident in 1986, has unexpectedly become a thriving wildlife sanctuary and unique tourism destination. The nuclear disaster forced the permanent evacuation of over 100,000 people, creating a dead zone where experts predicted nothing would survive for centuries. The abandoned cities of Pripyat and Chernobyl became symbols of technological catastrophe and environmental destruction. However, nature began reclaiming this abandoned landscape in ways scientists never anticipated. Without human interference, wildlife populations exploded as forests grew through abandoned buildings and rare species returned to areas they hadn't inhabited for decades. The exclusion zone inadvertently became one of Europe's largest wildlife reserves. Today, carefully managed tourism allows visitors to witness both the consequences of nuclear disaster and nature's incredible resilience. The zone has become an outdoor laboratory for studying ecological recovery and the long-term effects of radiation on ecosystems. This transformation from catastrophe to conservation success story demonstrates how even the most devastating human-made disasters can eventually contribute to environmental recovery. These 7 extraordinary destinations prove that catastrophe doesn't have to mean the end of a story. Whether facing nuclear disasters, volcanic eruptions, devastating storms, or wartime destruction, human resilience and innovation can transform the darkest chapters into inspiring tales of recovery and renewal. Each location shows us that sometimes our greatest challenges become the foundation for our most remarkable achievements. These places didn't just survive, they evolved into destinations that inspire millions of visitors who come not just for beauty or culture, but to witness proof that hope and determination can overcome seemingly impossible odds. If these incredible stories of resilience inspired you, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing destination stories that prove the extraordinary power of human spirit and determination.